it.
I
I've missed.
censored. Why would you have me on if I
I
can't?
was like, I love it. I missed it.
Hello, and welcome to hour number 3 of the 24-hour podcast. I am one of your hosts, Kinte, and I'm joined by Shannon. How you doing, Shannon?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
All right. I'm getting ready for Curb Your Enthusiasm. You're
getting ready for the who?
Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's like if you watch the show, that's one of his lines. All right. We are joined by the beautiful and talented Kinte Fergerson. And say your last name.
Vergara.
Vergara. See, I like how you say it.
Like Sophia.
Yeah.
The way you say it is so much better than the way I say it. And we're going to be joined in a moment, momentarily, by Allan.
Mr. Hot Takes.
Allan Newman.
So, fun fact, every time I hear him say hot take, I think it's like the coolest shit ever. Because I'll follow his hot takes and stuff in his like morning.
Like Sophia.
Right. And at work the other day, I noticed instead of saying hot take, I would be like, yo, fun fact. So I figured Kinte Fergerson's hot takes are just fun facts, which are never really that fun.
Hey.
They're just really depressing and sometimes kind of mean. So, but whatever.
Oh, well, you know, it beat Shannon's titty truths.
Oh, titty truths. Tell me.
Wow.
Well, clearly, I'm rude when it comes to the titty truths, if you let Kinte tell it.
Well. Yeah, well, you know, they are definitely, they have a mind of their own.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but they do what I say.
They do what they do. Huh? They do what they do. All right, so we're waiting on Allan.
Well, while we're waiting on Allan, this segment is sponsored by Restricted. Check that out.
Hilarious.
Nice full leg work. If anybody wants to buy me shoes, I wear 8.5 narrow.
Yeah, my shoes look comfy.
And green and gold are my current colors for 2020.
Green and gold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Those are awesome colors. Those are some good ass colors.
Yeah. I have gotten a lot of things in the past year in green or gold.
Really? I actually today I got some green beads at work and some green to smoke.
I was just about to say that medicinal kind, girl. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right? Yeah, no, I'd be sucking at that green.
Yeah, I got a green dress today. I got some yellow earrings. And these weren't purchases today. They just actually finally came in the mail. I cut all my purchases off at the end of 2019, so
It's a good thing.
I'm mourning the loss of not being able to spend money.
Morning loss.
It's catastrophic. I mean, I gotta do good girl things in 2020, and my life is about to change here big time. I'm about to go from 1 to 4.
Hell yeah.
In like 6 months, so I need to get my life together.
Hell yeah. Oh, what's the link that we can share this, BT Dub?
From Kinte's Facebook page.
I know people that aren't on Facebook.
Hold on.
I mean, he's on. You can share it off of Get Vocal, yeah.
There you go. All right, so we're let's see.
What's up with Allan?
I don't know.
I mean, me and Q can hold the show down. Women unite. Yeah. Label mates for life.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And we got wait a minute. And we got books coming out in 2020. Hey. In 2020. Hey.
Hell yeah.
This reminds me of our first video on Zoom when we were doing our meeting and we was both sitting here dancing to imaginary music and Greg was like, "What are y'all doing?" was like everybody wants to be like a
man. I'm surprised he doesn't like tell me to fucking stop more. So okay, at my day job, my supervisor finally fucking came out and was like, "Bruh, you're weird. Why are you weird?" And I was like, "You mean it? I've been waiting for this day because I just like do hella weird shit at work. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I like my job. Don't get me wrong, but like, you got to keep it interesting." So, like,
nothing wrong. Look at Allan with his baby beard and his hot cake tie. He's trying to be somebody's baby daddy.
Why did I think I was going live tomorrow?
I don't know why you thought that, because tomorrow's actually today.
Exactly. I got my days mixed up. I charged my laptop and everything for tomorrow. So when I went into work today, I left it at home because I was like, it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
At least my phone's been on the charger, so it's at 100%. So
that's what's up.
I'm on my phone.
Kinte messaged me. He was like, "Yo, is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Wait, what is he talking about?"
All right. So the name of this show is called "Closing the Deal." And look, I'm 43 years old.
Yeah.
I've been in the dating game for like a while.
I would have guessed that.
Yeah, I'm 43.
Coming to America, starring Kinte Fergerson.
I've been in the dating game for a long time, right? And just to let me, I've had some great successes. I've had some horrible defeats. I have some stories I will not share with the public.
Because he's still trying to be a player.
No, I'm a good Christian young man.
Lies.
I just read from my Bible app every day.
Yeah, I mean, so does Lucifer. What that mean?
Ooh, Lucifer.
Wow. Shots fired.
Wow, I need to play that Jay-Z joint, huh? Wow. Anyway.
She came in and she was like,
okay. Wait, aren't you the one who wouldn't be a first lady of a church? Because you said you're not holy roly enough.
No, one thing I'm not gonna do, mind you, I went to seminary, so let's just go ahead and go all the way back to the time. I went to Dallas Theological Seminary. All seminaries go beneath the DTS. And one thing I learned is that being a pastor's wife is not for me.
Why not?
The end.
Shoot, being a pastor's kid is not for me.
That part, Allan. But you was already a pastor's kid. You ain't had no choice. I have a choice. I have a choice in the matter.
Well,
you did not.
You never know.
You came out the womb.
But nah. Correction, absolutely not. They decided to move down to Orlando in '98. So my God told them to open up a church, and hence me and my sister had no choice. So,
but that's what I'm saying. You didn't have no choice because you were born.
Maybe, I could have ran away.
You could have ran away, but that wouldn't have stopped you from being a pastor's
but how did
kid.
He know?
You would have just been a pastor's kid runaway.
You would have been a pastor's kid on the run.
How did he know though that it was he wanted him to open up a church? What if he got the wires crossed? It was the church's chicken.
Cut it out.
You mean all this time, I just had to open up a restaurant?
This is how we acting right now.
That's what I'm saying. Cut it out.
Here's a valid point. Kids should ask their parents if they say, "I'm about to open up a church. Do you mean a church's chicken, a Popeye?" I just need to make sure.
All I'm saying is, as a good investment, you should always try to poke holes in their business plan. You might just be helping them.
I'm just saying.
Man, it could have been the Church of Darion. I mean, who knows? Who cares? At the end of the day, you were sponsored by the church. In the discussion, you are part of the assembly of gold.
Now the point I was getting at is, I've had varied degrees of success and failure, right? And there is this point.
Where are you at right now? Are you at a failure or a success?
2020, I'm just claiming success. 2020.
He got a girlfriend, y'all. He got a whole girlfriend.
Claiming success in 2020, right? So what I'm saying is this. There is that point in which you get the girl's number, or in Shannon's case, somebody got her number, right?
Nobody has my number.
And
she don't be taking shots. She shoots.
And
wait, what?
There's that point where you got the number and you got to take it to next. You got the ball on the 20-yard line. Now you got to get in the end zone, right? And so many dudes, and I'm speaking to the fellas. So many guys mess that part up. It's like, okay, well, Q is in a relationship, but we'll use Q as an example.
My baby mama.
You'd be like, all right, I got Q's number. Like I was a boss, right? I was at the party. I saw her. I went for it. She gave me the number. It's like, I got the number now. Allan.
That's my move.
Damn, I got her number. Like, what the hell? What do I do next?
What you mean, what do you do next? You text her.
Like, but dudes mess that part up, though, right?
They do.
You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because they're just like, I'm finna send her a dick pic. Why, bruh?
You know what, Kinte? And I gotta agree with you on that one. I do not know why a man's initial thing once he gets a lady's phone number is to send a dick pic. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know. I mean, let's be real. Majority of women get their share of dick pics. Yours isn't really going to stand out by you sending her another.
Right.
Matter of fact, you just sent her and her entire entourage one because they all about to see it.
Yeah, they all about to see
That's
it.
true.
And let her be in a Facebook group, Allan. Everybody in the Facebook group will see it because you're gonna be like,
bruh,
who is uploading now?
When I say I get people in the two groups that I'm over that message me and like, yo, this dude sent such and such. This dude sent such. I'm like, fellas, can we please just calm it down? Can we just calm it down?
Yep.
If you like
Well,
her,
and the thing is like, if you're into sending dick pics, there are chicks that are into that. I have no problem if I'm in a relationship and my dude sends me a pretty dick bouquet. I'm like, ooh, look at that. We got proportions, lighting. Ooh. Let me hobgoblin that when I get home. But it's like, there's a time and a place for everything.
There is a time and place for everything.
I just meet you and you don't know jack shit about me. If I just meet you and you don't know what to order me when we go out, why the fuck I want to see what your grimy ass balls look like?
Dang, she said grimy. I mean, dang.
Grimy balls.
Dang, she said grimy.
Grimy balls.
They gotta be if you don't know my fucking food order.
I mean, what she's saying, guys, is that you did not take them through all the 24-point inspections before you decided to send them to her. And you should try to look at the inspection point checklist before you do that ever again.
And actually, I'm not speaking from personal experience, but fellas, if she feels you, she may eventually, one night, one morning, she's feeling some type of way, ask you to send one. Like,
right.
Send it. She'll ask you if she wants.
She ain't gonna ask you to send one. She gonna be like, "So I'm about to come over.
I want to see it in 3D."
Or she fucking gonna start sending you shit and be like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Okay, so all right, so you got to help a brother out, Allan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so brother X was at the Cracker Barrel.
That's his first problem. He was at the Cracker Barrel,
and he saw Q. He saw Q. He spit the game. He got Q's number, and now let's say it's a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does he call her Wednesday night, or does he wait a couple of days?
He got the number at Cracker Barrel.
Don't come for Cracker Barrel.
You know what, Kinte? I think it varies. Exactly, Stephanie. Leave Cracker Barrel alone. That's one.
I was just kidding. I'm here for Cracker Barrel. They blueberry pancakes go hard in the paint.
Exactly.
Continue.
to be honest, Kinte, I really want to say it depends on the guy. With me, I will probably text her that night, but nothing major. I may be like, hey, this is Allan. I enjoyed meeting you this morning. This is my number. Hope you have a good night. Now, that's if I'm like still testing the water, because it depends on what kind of conversation you had. Like, did I get her number and I cracked a joke and she laughed and like we talked for a while before we left? Because if that's the case, I feel like if my little corny joke got in, I'm about to blow her up that night. But like, hey, how you doing? Was more than how you date. Like, I'm gonna blow up with more stuff. If it's more like a, hey, I think you're attractive. I would like to get to know you. Can I have your number? Then I'm probably gonna be a little more cordial that night. Like, hey, just seeing how you doing. Hope you have a wonderful night. Looking forward to talking to you soon. So it just depends for me on how the interaction was when I got that number.
Okay. Now, are you looking, Q, for... now, let's make it clear, because I know a lot of guys will be like, yeah, I want to know so I can get Q. Q is in a relationship. She's taken, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I was there.
I mean, y'all could have used me as a thing, as a scope.
So...
Right.
If he messes up.
2019, so don't even worry about it.
So, I mean, I'm sorry. You have to get in line behind half of her label mates.
Right, I know, right? There's a long line around Q's block. Just waiting for her current...
The block is hot.
Yeah. So, and you know what? Just as a side note...
Bring all the boys to the yard.
Just as a side...
I don't even want to talk. I'm like, please keep inflating this ego.
Just as a side note... There is something about when you were in a relationship and now you're out of a relationship and now you feel like, you know what, I'm a free agent, god dang it. We about to do this thing. So there is something to that. But
no one checking for you when you out of a relationship. Only when you in one, then all of a sudden people are like, ooh
this is factual.
Right. That's true.
Nice. I agree with that.
Okay, so but do you prefer when you were available on the market? Do you prefer a guy? He got my number. So do you prefer him to right away talk to you?
So most positive interactions I've had have been when I've met a dude, given him my number, and then he texts me with some like funny dumb shit, and we start joking and talking and texting periodically through the day to make sure there's a lasting impression. The best way that I feel like it makes sense with even more emphasis and in like more of a logical manner is I had read this thing online and it was like, date someone as if you're hiring someone to be the CEO of your company.
That part.
You know, if you meet a good candidate, you're going to text them immediately. You're not going to fucking play coy and be like, oh, you know, I'm going to wait. You're not going to fucking do that shit. Yeah. You're going to be like, yo, I want this person. I want this person to work with me. You know? Yeah. If I'm hot shit, then you're going to make it known that I'm hot shit. And you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to wait 3 days. Oh, I'm going to wait, yada, yada, yada. Like, I don't know. I feel like trying to play to these colloquial and societal rules that have absolutely no fucking basis for jack shit. I mean, granted, if I'm busy and doing something, or if I'm like, oh, I'm headed to work, don't fucking be blowing my shit up. Like, you have to understand the context of the situation, you know? It definitely is situational, but in the same context, like, you need to make it known what your priorities are, you know? Mm-hmm. If you're trying to make if you're trying to make something happen, make something happen. You don't have to be standoffish.
Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm. No, that's all good. Okay. All right. So we got her number. You're sideways too, by the way. We got her number. We made contact. Right? So how many times should I talk to her before I ask her out?
No. Let me stop you right there. I don't know if anyone else is going to say anything, but let me just stop you. It's not how many times do I have to do this, how many conversations equal a date, how many dates equal sex, how many this equals that. That's not the fuck how it works. It's how many meaningful encounters do I have before I can build a connection to want to fucking sit across from you and have a date, you know? I'm tired of these hey, what are you doing? Cool. What you doing today? Cool. When are we gonna kick it? Cool. Like, that's not a meaningful interaction. You still don't know jack shit about me. We haven't built a foundation on anything. You know, why would I want to go out with you and spend 2 hours with food in front of me without anything to say? It's not mathematical and this equals that. It's what are we going to build, and are we sincerely moving towards something or not? You know?
Interesting. Well, I mean, I didn't mean it as legit mathematical, but the way I look at it is, you know, for the purposes of this podcast, I was making it mathematical, but you're right. It's really more so a feeling than it is necessarily you got to do it this amount of times or whatever or whatnot.
Or even the effort put in, because I feel like a lot of guys have this idea that if I talk to her three times, why haven't we gone out? You're not interested. Yeah. And it's like, what do you mean? We haven't talked about anything.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, because look, a lot of us dudes, and welcome, Anthony is in the chat. You know, a lot of guys really, like, it's like we can get to, a lot of guys will get to the point where we are, you know, we're in the, you know, we got her number, we start having conversation. But I notice a lot of women talk about this, that a lot of times that next step, which is going out, the talk part just goes on forever, and they never really, you know, they don't transition to, hey, let's go out, let's do something.
Just don't plan anything.
Right.
They wait for you to do some shit, and I'd be damned if I'm going to take myself out. I can do that by myself.
Yeah, that part.
Fuck, I need you for if I'm going to plan it and decide what we're going to do. No, that has nothing to do with being independent. It has to do with you making an initiative to say, hey, I can listen, I can digest information, and I can plan accordingly to fit something that you would enjoy. It's taking that information. It's like doing a fucking research paper.
Sure.
But guys don't want to put in the work, and they just assume it's going to be fucking easy. And when it's not, it's like, I sound so fucking bitter.
I mean, I don't even think it's you guys being bitter. It's society for some reason has made it. Not saying they've made it okay, but too many people are okay with the fact that a guy puts in the minimum effort. Oh, he asked me what's my favorite color. Oh, he asked me what's my favorite flower. Oh, he asked me this. He asked me 21 questions. And then you're like, so when you guys went out? Oh, we haven't. I'm waiting for him to decide. But then he asked me to plan it, so I said, sure, I'll do it. Nah, forget that. Guys really need to work on taking the initiative, because let's be honest, if you're really feeling somebody, you're going to do whatever it takes to see that person as soon as possible, especially if you feel like the vibe is working together. I really feel like
real quick, everybody say hi to Miosha.
Hey, Miosha.
Hi. Okay, hi everybody. Hi.
Real quick, if a guy gets your number, how long before you want him to contact you after he gets your number?
You know, I think like 2 days is good.
2 days, wow.
I'm pretty.
So that good 48-hour hold, huh?
She gotta like run their credit and the thick of facts.
2 days.
Like, what they been through.
All right.
Right away is kind of scary. It's like, whoa.
See, she says it right away. She don't want contact right away. She wants you to wait 2 days.
I'm a little weird.
That's when it comes out back to, it depends on the two parties in question. Because there's some people that's like, yo, give me 48 hours. There's other people like, yo, I don't expect you 3 hours.
That's funny.
I don't want to hear from them. So I think it just depends on the people in question.
Yeah, see, you got to know the people out there, when you get her number, do not call her right away. She don't like that crap. So
that's funny. Bye, guys. Have
but
fun.
Absolutely not. Do not call her. You better wait 48 hours.
48 hours. That is funny. 48-hour hold. Hilarious. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like me, like I think in our heart, though, real talk, if we meet like a really cool chick, in our heart of hearts, we kind of want to. We don't want to wait, really. You know. I know some cats, they'll do this. They'll get your number, and they'll call the number right away. Like
to make sure it's
yeah, make sure it's legit.
That shit makes me like so fucking uneasy, man. Ooh. Have you ever been in a situation like that, Shannon? Where where like a dude will give you, or you'll give a dude his number and he calls you and he's just fucking looking at you like, bitch, let this not be your number. And you're just like, ooh. Now I gotta like, ooh.
No, but let me tell you what I have had happen. Shout outs to Audrey Whitaker. When we were in our 20s, Audrey used to always give out my number to guys that would ask for her number and tell them her name was Shannon. Tried to convince them that I'm not the one that gave them my number, even though it's my number and my name is Shannon.
Wow.
That is
I'm
funny.
like, dude, and I'd be standing right there as she's giving out my number. You know, she your friend. So you're not going to say, that's not your number, homie. That's not your name either.
Hilarious.
Fucking grimy.
That is grimy.
Trust me. Payback is a B, and it's coming back, Audrey. You just wait. I'm going to give somebody your number and say my name is Audrey.
Hey,
Audrey better never go with you to Dubai. Man, oh man. You're going to be
everybody
like,
going to have her number.
Okay, so fun fact. I was in Saudi for like 16 years, and it makes it sound like I was a prisoner. I was there, right, because I did school, and like that's where I grew up. And this guy at the grocery store tried to buy me from my parents. And I was like low-key, high-key, actually, fuck low-key, I was high-key scared. And my mom had his business card and was like, yo, he wants to, like, buy you.
I would have been like, how much is he paying?
No, like, and it was so scary. And he had, like, brand new, what the fuck was it? Like, a brand new Mercedes, BMW, Audi, some shit, hella braided Rolex, the whole 9 yards. I was like, I was 16.
So we're not talking about
let me meet her father.
We're not talking about a dowry, though. We're not talking about, like, bales of hay and goats and stuff.
Yeah, dowry with fucking goats.
You know, I've always wanted to create an app that would tell you what your dowry would be. It'd be very interesting. So you put in your, you upload a picture of yourself and some of your statistics.
No, I would be so mad. Fuck you mean I'm only worth 3 goats, a cow, and 2 chickens? Bitch. No, the fuck?
Yeah, we can see you go, Angie.
My bad, guys. Got a situation. Be right back.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I mean, I'm here for the chicken. Can it be chicken from Chick-fil-A though? Spicy, preferably. You might get my attention.
I feel like I might just derail this whole shit, but please, man. Okay, so fun fact: Chick-fil-A is highly overrated. Don't get me wrong, I fucks with it, but part of my taste buds are basura. So y'all know Chick-fil-A is like low-key overrated.
Oh, they got the keys. You're fine. Yeah, they got the keys.
I kind of low-key agree with that. I do agree.
Well, let me just tell you, when you live in a city like I do, where you don't have a Chick-fil-A, you don't have a Panera, you don't have a Wingstop, you don't have a Buffalo Wild Wings, you don't have a Chipotle, you don't have a Zaxby's, you don't have you don't have a nothing. The closest Waffle House is 3 hours away. So you want to know what you have. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all take things for granted. Y'all take things for granted. Y'all take things for granted. When your options are Sonic, let me tell you how much a chicken sandwich from Popeyes cost us in Key West. You don't want to know.
It's like $8 probably.
A meal is like $14. So yeah. You don't want to come. You don't want these problems.
Huh?
I don't.
So,
yeah.
I do.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Okay, so all right, I'm at the point where I'm going to ask Q out. Right?
Okay. You better talk to her husband.
I was like, right now?
No. So, okay, so we're using Q.
Caught me off guard.
We're using Q as an example. Okay, so what's a good place, Allan, to do a first date?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Allan, where would you take me out?
Oh, it's you? All right. Well, since it's Q, it's definitely gonna be different. I'm gonna have to lay it out there for her. Real talk. For me, I like to kind of have an active date. So I we'll probably go mini golfing or hit an escape room because that's actually really fun. Just so I can see kind of how your mind works, what you're kind of into, kind of getting you to talk. Too many times people just want to sit there and not say nothing. So do that first of all. After that, I don't take her out to eat. I mean, in Orlando, Bahamas kind of my go-to spot. So after that, take her to probably Bahama Breeze. After that, because I am a people watcher, I would probably take her to either Disney Springs or City Walk, just so we can kind of walk around, look at the crowd, kind of. I'm petty like that, so I may point something out on someone, kind of seeing what she may see, just to kind of see how her brain works. For me, that would kind of be like the ideal first date for me. Probably walk around one of those locations, bowl of ice cream, share it or whatever. Just to create dialogue. Yeah. So, I mean, Cold Stone, something like that. I don't know if Key West has that, but we have Cold Stone. Or hit a Cinnabon spot.
Cold Stone, that's where you put the ice cream on layaway.
No, that's where you sell a kidney and a lung.
Right, and a penis. It's an arm, a leg, and a dick.
And look, it's going to cost you some things.
Yeah.
I mean, if she worth it, I mean, I ain't got no problem dropping.
Is she worth it? Let me worth
Be like,
it.
Girl, you worth it. You going to get some Cold Stones tonight.
So that actually would be my ideal first date.
Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
I don't really care for the whole movie thing because I really can't talk to you while we're watching the movie and stuff like that.
That part.
Right. And yeah, you don't want to do a movie on the first day. Yeah, that's pretty.
And anyway,
no, that's the only time
you go to a movie. You spend like $50. Like, bro, I might as well just go ahead somewhere else.
Look, I got a movie date story, but we'll say that for another day. But yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool, right? Q, that's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, active, moving around, doing shit, being able to talk. Yeah.
She really appreciates green dating. Green dating. That's in 2020. Green dating is the way to go.
Someone called me eco the other day, and then I had a manager that was like, "Oh, I'm eco-friendly," and I was like, "Are you?" But I didn't want to be like drugs.
Are you in Orlando, Allan?
Yeah, I'm in Orlando.
Yeah, Allan from the O. I didn't. What they called Orlando the O?
Yeah, they call it
no.
Oh, okay.
They shouldn't.
No.
I said they shouldn't.
Look, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Orlando, but there are some towns that don't deserve cool nicknames.
I'm about to say something bad about Orlando. It sucks.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I was like, they shouldn't call it the O, because that's what they call my hometown.
Right.
Dating here is trash.
Yeah.
For men and women.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Is it okay? So we're on this date, right? Things are going good, right? The chemistry is popping. You know, everything just seems really good. It's our first date. And I really feel this vibe from Q. Like, there's some magnetism there, right?
Yeah.
So should I make an attempt at should I wait?
Slow feet don't eat.
Wait, say again?
Slow feet don't eat. You better make it known.
Oh, okay. So he said at least make that move, right? Because this is my theory. You gotta stick your hand in the cookie jar at least to get it smacked away.
And just hope you don't eat.
I mean, how about you ask before you stick your hand in the cookie jar?
I mean,
which cookie we talking about?
The way I see it, if you're making it known throughout the date by trying to hold her hand and do all of these other obviously intimate things, by the end of the night, you'll see if she's standoffish or like,
mm-hmm.
You know, like there's going to be, you're going to notice, it's going to be obvious, I feel like. Because anytime I've been like, yo,
it's popping.
It's time to, you know, I don't know. Are people like really out in these streets not letting it be known what they want?
I feel like at least in the first 3 dates, you got to try at least by the end of the third date, something like that. You got to at least try.
Well, but your kiss shouldn't be your initiation point. Mm-hmm. You should try to hold hands. If she's pulling away from a handhold, don't fucking try to suck her face.
Don't be at
that part.
Hey, I had a wonderful night. Nah, bro.
Church
leave it alone.
Church kiss. Okay.
Like, right? If she's hugging you with her fucking coochie, I mean, you're probably okay with trying to hold on to her lower back. Like she's gonna obviously give you signs. She'll lean into you. She'll touch you playfully. She'll caress her throat. She'll lick her lips when she's talking. All of these are telltale signs that she wants to probably hobgoblin your balls.
Hobgoblin your balls. Look at that. That's funny.
Have a good night.
Hobgoblin your balls.
Wait a minute. And this commercial is brought to you by Bath and Body Works Black Cherry Merlot.
That is hilarious.
You know what though? Q is actually right, because my ex, that's literally what happened. We went on like 4 dates, and on the 5th date, when we was meeting up where we was going, like she actually reached in for the kiss. Like and I was like, oh. So I mean, her signs are there. Like ladies give a lot of nonverbal cues. Like if you give up, like there's a regular hug, and then there's that she wants that bear hug, like she's all up in you trying to sniff to see what you're wearing. Like, come on, bro. Usually she's doing something like that. The kiss is gonna be natural. But if you
like you can't be obtuse to those little signs, and you can't look at those big milestones as your first thing. You know, like your kiss. The kiss is not to see if she's interested. The kiss is to see if you guys have a sexual connection.
Man, listen.
Holding hands, the conversation, all of the other body movements. Coochie hugs. You definitely know she's interested.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Q, you can answer this one. Okay, so y'all did it, right? You like the guy.
Did what?
Y'all did the thing.
Okay.
Y'all did the do.
Wait, we did what? Hold on. Okay.
You did the do.
We fucked. I shouldn't say that's the lie, because someone bust in the room. Who the fuck you in here fucking?
Let's say it wasn't the best. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
Wait, why though? Because he was too quick. He don't listen to direction.
It don't even matter, Q. This commercial is brought to you by Discontinued.
I'm just saying, like, for whatever reason,
because I always expect the first time to be terrible because you don't know what the other person wants. For instance, the longer you're with someone, you kind of figure out what turns that person on, what gets them excited, what gets them on.
This is accurate.
Right? When you first meet someone, you're like, okay, well, do they like this? My other partner likes this, because you want to see what pleases them. Well, I enjoy this. Let me see this. So that first time will probably be the worst time.
Right.
And then after you learn, okay, well, they like this. They like that. It's going to be that growing experience. And I don't even remember what the fuck. If it's bad the first time, yeah, no. But that doesn't mean keep fucking until it's good. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, darn it.
Y'all definitely need to have a conversation.
No, because there could be a bajillion reasons. If your partner is not listening to you when you're like, hey, this is what I want, and they're just like, okay, but I'm gonna do what I think you want. Bitch, I'm fucking telling you what I want. You know? If your girl wants her pussy sucked, then don't be like, it's fine, I'm not gonna do that. It makes no sense.
I need to put that on the t-shirt. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Sometimes a bitch just needs her pussy sucked.
Y'all heard him
My
straight
name
from
is
you.
Vergara, and I approve this message.
All the other ladies probably like, yes, Q, tell them.
Right, everyone's like, church, preach.
She says, okay, let's see what Steph says. Steph says, if it's whack on the first go-around, he is fired. Dang. You got to hit a home run on the first at-bat?
Yeah, that's bad.
Steph plays a hard ball.
Wait a minute.
Like, I ain't got no time to play around.
Wait a minute. In a baseball game, you get at least 3 to 4 at bats.
3 strikes. This chick said no. Steph said you got one. That's it.
You strike out, you're done.
Yeah, Steph said done and done.
Man, that's
so y'all know this next hour is gonna be hilarious.
That's too much pressure, Steph.
So, bro, you mess up, you don't even get a chance to rehash and talk to him. Like, yo, what can I do better? She's like, nigga, go. Bye.
Peace.
What can I do better? Leave. You could go. That's what you do.
Man, whack the first time. Oh wow, that's a lot of pressure, Stephanie.
It is.
That's funny though. Okay, all right. So let me say this. Sometimes women are in a position where they do the choosing, right? I mean, they do the pursuing, I should say, right?
Oh wait, the fellas got ladies pursuing them? Dang, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, man, they got dudes. They got women that they got all these videos on YouTube. They got these videos on YouTube of women proposing to men and all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah,
No. You can. Nah, don't propose.
Like they'll get on a knee. They get on one knee with a ring and stuff.
I'm only getting on my knees for one thing, and it ain't to propose no marriage.
I mean, it's to
say that again.
Oh wow!
I heard that correctly. What was that, Shannon?
Yeah, I know. What was that? Were we on our knees?
I said I'm not getting on my knees to propose no hand in marriage, but yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure my ears heard correctly. Okay.
You heard correctly.
Okay, First Lady. But
carry on.
But okay, so what do you think about women who they do the pursuing, right? They see Allan and they go up to him like, I want your number, Allan.
I wish that was that easy because I'm like, here you go. There you go. Right there. 407, 764, there you go. Bam. Let's get it going.
You know what? Oh my God, I have so many social experiments ahead of me. If my baby daddy ever let me go, I'm going to be out in these streets, out of control, being like, give me your number. Yeah.
You know what?
And I'm going to be her wingman.
Stephanie, yeah, she communion all right.
Communion with the beep.
I mean, I don't know if Kinte who was that question for?
No, for both of you.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. The only reason I say I wouldn't be opposed to it is just because the way times are now, you just have to be careful. Sometimes you can misread a woman's intentions, and you may think she's into you and she's not. I tell people this: you don't have to shoot your shot with me, but leave the breadcrumbs, and then I decide if I want to do it. Right. So, like, let's say Q was like, "Hey, Allan, we should hang out. Here's my number." It's up to me to decide if I'm going to pursue it or not.
Right.
I don't think she has to be like, me, Q, you, Allan, come here. Nah, you don't have to sit
No, see, I play too much. But that's my issue. I hella play too much. Because I know even when I was dating, I would be like, yo, you should come over so we should fuck, right?
See, nah, don't do that.
And they would be like, that's obviously not what she means. But it was hella what I meant. But I never did.
Some of the guys get too excited. I get what Q says because some of the guys don't take the joke, and as soon as they hear something about getting some, they instantly perk up. Oh, she want to give it to me, and the entire time he's joking about it.
Yeah.
No, that's hella problematic. I ain't shit, but it's okay.
Okay. All right.
But, I mean, yeah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, drop the breadcrumbs and let me decide if I'm gonna pick them up.
All right, Allan, what's your number, homie?
Wait, hold on. Okay, so then here's a question: how many breadcrumbs we gotta do? Like a whole box of panko, or like a couple cookies?
I mean, I like cookies. So.
I mean, most
in
men
terms
do.
of quantity.
Well, you can drop like 1 or 2. It doesn't take much for me to pick up on a hint. Now, some other dudes, you may have to drop the whole box on them.
Okay.
But for me, it's
so,
just like if
again, what's your number, Allan? We gonna pass it around.
Uh-oh.
Nah, let's not do that. Don't be setting me up for failure.
I'm not setting you up for failure. Me and you trust me and Q, don't you?
I do trust y'all, but I'm
Nope. There ain't no but. You a fence rider.
Trust us about what?
Huh? This isn't
You
about me. Wait a minute. This isn't about me.
Okay, so let's rephrase it.
Shannon,
Allan.
why y'all playing? You know how
Hold on,
the girls
Allan.
are watching this. They would think they like me till they get to know me. Then they're like, Allan is a straight douche.
Okay, so we'll make it specific to this show. Allan, what's your number? I mean, you ain't got to give it out loud on the show.
77793.
I just didn't get the last 4.
What?
I did. I just didn't get the last 4.
Well, we'll off stream this conversation. Me and Q gonna hook you up in 2020.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, me and Shannon can get your dick sucked in 2020.
See,
We got you.
I'm not endorsing none of the foolishness Q is saying because I don't want
Look,
to fall
I mean, you're not, but
This is what Dick Wet Summer.
Look, this is the emoji of the year dealing with Q.
Yes.
Last year was what? Last year was Hot Girl Summer. This year is Get Your Dick Sucked Summer, something like that. That's what we doing.
It's a Hobgoblin Spring. Get excited.
Hobgoblin Spring. I love it. Oh my god.
You know what?
I'm not opposed to a lady shooting her shot. Just don't be overly aggressive. Well, I won't take that. I'll take that back because depending on the chick, if she's aggressive, that's kind of a turn on. But it just depends on the chick. But
I mean, you don't just want to go in there and pinning you down and being like, we're gonna date.
You know,
yeah, that's too much.
Wait a minute.
That's
you know what's
much.
sad? You know what's sad is there's a lot of guys watching that. It's like, okay. What's the problem?
Look, yeah, that's too much.
So are we gonna bring those talents onto Black Nerd, guys? Oh yeah, that's funny. We were supposed to do a show, a nerd, Black Nerd hookup show or something like that.
For tonight, no. Because I have 3 rooms that are left waiting for guests to arrive.
Oh, so he really want us all in his work business right now.
Oh, okay.
Working.
Late night working too, yeah.
I mean, and he talking about booking hotels and stuff. I need to get in where we can get
Is he
in.
putting us on mute?
No,
He probably should, because we about to tell all his business.
Because I was like, should make it sound like he watching porn.
What Kinte said, that a lot of the guys were like, all right then. I mean, most guys won't care. This is what's weird. Most guys I don't think would care if a woman shoots a shot. I think it's women that are making it a big deal if a woman shoots her shot.
Right.
I don't think guys really care.
That's an
mean,
interesting
it's not-
question. I would like to know that.
Hmm?
Well, because I feel like there are guys that feel like it is, demasculinizing? I don't know if that's the word.
Not me.
Change the diaper and get over it. Times are different. Like I feel like they're being dumb about that. First of all, think about it. This is how I look at it. Let's say you go to some real swaggy event, everyone's dressed up, and let's say you see a dude, you don't know nothing about him, but you're hearing the conversation in the crowd, you can tell he's dope. He's probably just sitting there, oblivious to the fact you're attracted to him. He's just sitting there doing his thing. Nothing's wrong with you see him leaving. Hey, by the way, I saw you today from talking. Yo, I would like to get to know you. Here's my number. My name's Q. Hit me up. I think as a dude, you'll be dumb to be like, oh, yeah, that demasculated me. That don't make me feel like I'm a man. I don't feel like I'm hunting and being a real man.
Yeah, that makes me feel real masculine.
Think about it. If I'm at an event and I really don't see you, but we've been talking to a bunch of people, I could be probably just sitting there listening to your conversation and be like, yo, this chick is dope.
I I mean, honestly, I feel like if I were a dude, I would be like, I am the hottest shit ever. Exactly. Like, I'm pulling bitches without even putting effort.
I think Q hitting on you makes you feel very masculine.
For
right.
fact.
I don't see where you
feel demasculated because Q hit on you. Nah, you just change your diaper, get over yourself, drink your bottle of milk.
And no guy is gonna feel sorry for you. Like, what guy is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, man, that's terrible." Where's she at?
Yeah. Matter of fact, if I would go far as to say this: 9 out of 10 guys, if they're talking to their homeboys or family and friends about how they got with their girl, I don't think it would even bother them to be like, "Yo, actually, she jumped in my DM. She spit her game, and next thing you know, we hitting it."
I mean, until she tells the story and she's like, so I came in and swooped him off his feet like the damsel in distress he was.
You know what? And if our relationship is on that A1 about that, I would roll with it. Yep, I was struggling. I needed love. Yeah, she was there for me. Then when we get home, don't you ever. It's probably
All right. Well, we come to the end of the program. Q is and Shannon's gonna stick with us for our next segment.
We are.
So let's start with you, Allan. How can we get you on social media and all that good stuff?
All right, so you guys can find me on Instagram and Facebook under Newman's Hot Takes. You can also follow me at Hot Takes, not Hot Cakes. Hot Takes.
You ain't got that hot cake.
No, Hot Cakes. Or you can follow me at Allan M. Newman Jr. on Facebook and Instagram.
He got them hot cakes for the hot takes.
And what about you?
We're about to see twerking videos for Monday Motivation.
See,
look, Q music.
I don't think I will have nothing for you guys Monday. It's the holiday. I think I let everyone take it easy.
Yeah, you can't twerk on MLK Day.
There is no twerking on my motivational videos. Maybe I should say that. Maybe I'll start increasing my views by saying that. Yo,
I'ma just say, faces get twerked on the regular. So I mean, days are no exception.
Let me just say, you can pop your pussy to anything, and Symphony is included in that. My mama didn't pop your pussy to Swan Lake, but you can fuck it up to some Tchaikovsky.
I mean, any day now, I have a dream. And that's what it's all about. Amen.
I have a dream.
Hilarious. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close this out. Just stick around, guys. We'll be back in a minute.
Are we following Q? We only following Allan?
We don't give a fuck.
Well, we ran out of time. We'll just do it on the next one.
Y'all are on there for another hour. They're going to get your information.
Yeah.
You know what?
Didn't nobody ask you?
They need it now. What if they tune out?
They're not going to tune out.
All right, here we go.
I have to flash